Chedesh Menachemov until 15 B'Av. We have the honor today to have a Choshev in Yoman, a Rosh Yeshiva in the Yeshiva Gdeila, a Rav HaChosid, a Rav HaGoen, a Rav Moshe Nosson Halevi פישער סיום, a מסכת יומא. Also everybody please, they rob the Rebbe to give tzedakah b'tzibur. Everybody should give tzedakah b'tzibur. Moshe Nosson, bevakasha.
So the סיום is on that's the Shema Masechtas Yomah. Just a few words. Every Masechta of Teira, the time is always, but has a special shaykhis also now coming ready to Chamishas B'Av. It's already now tonight is already Wednesday. The Drei Tag to Shabbos Chamishas B'Av, and you do the shaykhis of the Achonat Yom Neiroim begins already from this time. The Rebbe brings down from the Shloach Kodesh the word Aryeh. Aryeh Shog Mila Yira, and the Mazel Ov is Aryeh, and Aryeh is Rosh Tevis of all these Manim Yechadim. The Aleph is for Elul, the Resh is Rosh Hashanah, the Yud is in Kippurim, and the is the Shana Rabbi when it's the Pisketovet. It's all starting from now. Now the Remes I remember hearing, seeing in the Shvuser State, is that the Gemara says, Achere Yari v'lei Achere Yisha, v'lei Achere B'sulah, in Gemara Masechtas Eruvin. Is Achere Yari is to start doing tshuva in the end of Mazel Aryeh. No, nach nicht warten. Mazel El B'Sula bis Sof El, anfangen Ton Tshuva yet. Upon the last page, Masechtas Yomah is the Yom of Yom Kippur itself. Is the Yom that Ashayich B'Zman Hazeh also. Most of the Masechta before is Avedis Kohen Gadol. Now they're in Yom a lot of interesting things. The last page, Yom Kippurim, is the dinim of Yom Kippur, which are also negayah to us. So just to say a short word on I think from the beginning of the last page, on the Nos Tchilosim B'Seifrim, an Indian which is mentioned at the beginning of the last Perek of Yomah. So it's Machlekes, a famous Indian of Chatzi Shir. So to be able to be chayiv and einish, if somebody eats something which is also to eat, there's always a shir. Not a cloud, the shir is a kezayis. The Yom Kippur, the shir is not a kezayis, the shir is keseves. Since the Torah doesn't say it's also by chile, but the lashon is the Indian of inui. So calls man you didn't the keseves is a larger shir, more than a kezayis and less than a machlekes, but Allah less than a kibeya. Akoponim, so the person is only chayiv the einish, let's say einish chamur, einish of kodesh, if they ate a full kiki service, the share of a date. But what if you eat less? So for sure you're not chayiv in einish. But is it also? Or there's no yisur b'chlal until only if you eat the full share. So it's a machlekes of Rabbi Yochanan and the Shlachis. This is in the beginning, the first sugi of the last Perek. Rabbi Yochanan says the chatzi shir also min atayr. Taka there's no einish, but it is also min atayr. L'chatchil it's also min atayr. And this. Side there's a tam, side there's a pasuk. The tam is chazil itzterufi. That it could lead you to come to the full shir. It's itself. A lot of chakiris. What exactly does it mean? Chazil itzterufi. It's only when the poil could come to be mitzdaref. What if somebody ate chati keseves the last second of the day? So the poil he can't come to be chayiv. Is it still chazil itzterufi? As the poil can mitzdaref zayin, or the ingen is chazil itzterufi. He brings a pasuk. A kolpanim that's Rabbi Yochanan. Rishlakish Schelik, Rishlakish holds the pasuk that he brings as machte baal, Menatera Chatzi Shir is not also bechlal. Nor was then it's only also with the Rabbanon. That so for the Chiddush Gemara is mechadish. Even according to Rishlakish, Menatera not the Rabbanon it's also. In Shuvas Tzemach Tzedek, there's an interesting shayla that he brings that somebody asks him, the famous Indian, in Kippur Shechal b'Shabbos. So he brings the shit is what's the shit? B'chal on Shabbos, the mitzvah of achilu b'Shabbos. So he brings that somebody says b'shem Rambam that the shit of Rambam is that there's a mitzvah min atayr tidik kezayis pas Shabbos. That's what some hold the shit of Rambam. Mitzvah min atayr tidik kezayis pas on Shabbos. No, the Chesh gesagt that the isur of achilu Yom Kippur is only a keseves, which is bigger than a kezayis. So if you did a kezayis Shabbos shechal Yom Kippur, if somebody's going to need a kezayis pas. He wasn't over on the Isser of Yom Kippur Menatayr. He didn't come to the Shir of Kiseves to be Chayiv. Nor was then he ate a Chatzi Shir. Yeah? No, if Chatzi Shir also Menatayr, verstehe ich as I can. But if Chatzi Shir is only also with Rabbanon, so here you have a mitzvah Menatayr, Tirik Ezayis Pas on Shabbos, and Menatayr is not doing any Yisr. So are we going to say just because of an Isser Rabbanon, he should be Mevatel and mitzvah Menatayr? That's the shayla that's asked over there. So the Olayich himself, the main chiddush that he comes to is that in such a case it's not shaykh bichlal. So he says other cases when we have a mitzvah and an aveda are coming one against the other, the shayla of aseh deichel say So the Pshat is that when the Torah says don't do kach v'kach, it doesn't clearly bring out that even the mokim of the mitzvah, it's still going to be also. The example says a milah b'tzaras. Right? So it's an issur not to cut off a tzaras. Tachain is a mitzvah say of milah. So what if the tzaras is b'mokim ha-milah? So it becomes a shay. So here I have a din of I say I say why? Because when the Torah said the issur shomer l'cha v'nega tzaras not to cut off a tzaras, there's nothing of a dir which is clearly indicating afilu b'mokim milah. It's an issur stam. And Mela, when it comes to a case of milah and the tzaras is there, I have mitzvah dechoda say to do the mitzvah. I have mitzvah chayin elis. I say, what's deicha what? But if in the issur that the Torah is saying, it's clearly brought out that even the mokim of the mitzvah, the issur is there. The pshat the Torah taking given the mitzvah. There is no such mitzvah. So Mela, the Tzemach Tzedek says that the inyan of Inu B'Yom Kippurim, since it's clear from the psukim that it's no matter which day in the week it is, there's a din of Inu B'Yom Kippurim, and Inu is the opposite of Achil and the opposite of Einig. The Torah in ganzen Eiken given, there is no mitzvah of Achil and Einig on that Shabbos. I have to, the mitzvah is there. Is a shaykh to be at Mekayim without being over legamra Yom Kippur. So by the Torah saying the mitzvah Yom Kippur is gate eichet on Shabbos, the pshat the Torah before gesagt, there is no mitzvah Achil Yom Kippur altogether. Okay, to finish off the last inyan of the Masechta. Ton veria b'shmol. Arei yekari b'yom Kippurim yida kol hashana kula. The person has such thing. Yom Kippur is a shayla of worrying the whole year, how if he's going to come through it. If also leishon mutach leishon ben elam haba. If he didn't go through, it means he has a lot of schusim. Is ben elam haba. Amar Rachma Yitzchak. Teida shekol elam kula yeroiv v'hu saveya. The whole world doesn't have it, and they gave it to him. Is is a zarayis kilo they were doiche him from the inyan of Yom Kippur, and if Afal became also leishon, to sim he has a lot of schusim. Rav Dimi came from Eretz Yisrael. Amar, he said in such a case that if he lived through the year, it's a good siman. Mafish chaye, you have a long life. Sagi Yomazgi, he's got a lot of children. The Rashi finishes off. Shekach siman yire zera yarich yomim. It's adarab can be a bracha for arichas yomim. Hadran aloch yema kippurim. Slikel lo mesech tes I don't know if it's Sim, Hadran Allah Mesachtim, Hadran Allah died and Allah Mesachtim, that Allah Sash name is Sim, Nosi, Hadran Allah Mesachtim, Hadran Allah died and Allah Mesachtim, that Allah Sash Nosi, das mir noch nicht, das mir nicht sehr, خاص مسجد كياك تهدي بيادي قالوا في سكادا شميرابو يوم الفخلوس في يوم المخوس في ياسمح بركاني بكار المشيخي خيخن المخن خيد خل بيس اسرائيل بقالوا من كار يمرو امين اي شميرابو مبارك لا الله يوم يزبرك في شتابك في سبار في اسرائيل في سناسي في صدر في صلاه في صلاه شميد كوتش بريخو لا لما قال بخاصه بشيرازات بخاصه من خماسه امين بالله يمرو امين على اسرائيل ضربان مالت مدام كنت مدام كومنداس بي رايس الواس ردين خلاصار بساري لين الخين شميرابو خينا وخيز دفراخ من خين ريخ من البيخ فكانوا كنا بون بشمايو ويمرو امين ايش لم راب بشمايو وخيم تيفن بلين وكل اسرائيل ويمرو امين يسشون بمرايم ويسشون بلين وكل اسرائيل ويمرو امين